Welcome back to Modish Stories, where we explore the incredible, the impossible, and the truly human behind every mystery. Today's topic: the woman from Torenza, a traveler who appeared from nowhere, holding a passport from a country that doesn't exist. No map shows it, no government recognizes it, and yet, her documents, her confidence, even her story, were flawless. Was it a glitch in the system? A hoax? Or proof that our world is far stranger than we think? Get ready, because today, we dive deep into one of the most chilling encounters ever recorded: the mystery of the woman from Torenza. A woman appeared at an airport, but she wasn't from any known country. She claimed to be from a place called Torenza. Officials checked maps, databases, and immigration records, and found nothing. Torenza didn't exist, and yet the woman had a flawless passport, complete with a chip, holograms, and stamps from recognized countries. It could have been a system error, an elaborate fraud, or perhaps a traveler from another world. According to reports circulating online, the woman arrived on a flight from Tokyo. When she handed over her passport at immigration control at JFK Airport in the United States, the system simply crashed. Agents searched for her country in the United Nations database, but Torenza wasn't listed anywhere. When they showed her a world map and asked her to point out her nation, she confidently indicated an area between Europe and Asia and said, "This should be it." "This is Torenza." The agent looked at her and replied, "Ma'am, that country doesn't exist." Then she said something that left everyone speechless. "So, this isn't my world." The confused officers took her to a room at the airport, fingerprinted her, checked her luggage, and contacted the nearest embassy. None recognized Torenza. In her bag, they found money and bank cards from an unknown financial system, as well as flight tickets issued from an airport that also didn't exist. As a precaution, she was placed in a secure room under constant surveillance, but the most disturbing event happened next. According to a leaked internal report, the woman disappeared right in front of the security cameras. One frame shows her sitting calmly. In the next, her chair is empty. No door opened, no movement was detected. She simply vanished. The next morning, there was no trace of her. Her passport and belongings had also disappeared. The internet exploded. Some claimed it was a failed time travel experiment. Others said she was a woman from a parallel universe where Torenza truly exists, but who, due to an error or a crack in reality, ended up in ours. There were even those who insisted the authorities were covering up the case, blocking airport records and footage to prevent international panic. Was she an interdimensional traveler? A scientist lost in time? Or an artificial intelligence testing how far it could deceive humanity? Anything seemed possible, until a new element made the mystery even more unsettling. A clip began circulating on social media, allegedly showing President Nayib Bukele, supposedly saying, "If that woman really came from the future, I want to see her face to face, because no invented passport is going to question the sovereignty of my country." The Salvadoran president had, allegedly, broken his silence following the global scandal of the woman from Torenza. But here's where a clear contradiction arises. The original story claims the woman arrived at an airport in the United States, not in El Salvador. So why would a Latin American president speak about his country's sovereignty? Some claim the video was edited and taken out of context. Others believed it never existed at all. The truth is, there's no official record of such a statement, neither on any verified account of the president, nor in credible media outlets. Everything suggests it was a digital fabrication, designed to amplify the mystery of Torenza and make it go even more viral. Upon hearing this story, many immediately recalled a very similar case that occurred in Japan in 1954, the man from Taured, a traveler who arrived with a passport from a non-existent country and who also vanished from his hotel room without a trace. Coincidence or a pattern repeating itself across time? Some believe the Torenza case was a hoax, and perhaps it was. In fact, several media outlets have suggested that the original video might have been generated by artificial intelligence. But what if it wasn't? What if someone truly crossed a boundary we can't yet comprehend? What if the authorities simply can't explain it, or prefer not to? Perhaps Torenza exists, but not on this plane of reality. A reflection of our world, separated by a thin line that occasionally opens. So we have a city that doesn't exist on any map. No official proof, no verified records, but tell me, What would you do if tomorrow you showed up at an airport and they told you your country doesn't exist? And that was today's story, The Woman from Torenza. A mystery that reminds us how little we truly understand about the world around us. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Modish Stories for more strange, thought-provoking, and spine-tingling tales every week. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a new upload. And tell us in the comments, what do you think really happened to the woman from Torenza? Until next time, stay curious, stay human, and keep watching Modish Stories.